Good evening. Welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight's stories include the Sea Cadet Annual Inspection was held on Wednesday night. Junior High had their sports day this past week. Next week is Safety Week at Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro, Town Council report, and more, so please stay tuned. 43 cadets participated in the 34th Annual Inspection of RCSCC Bob Bartlett on Wednesday night.
Last but not least is our senior drill. Senior drill consists of very well-disciplined groups of cadets. They will show you a variety of drill moves that have been very carefully put together. And after months of drill, meetings, and hard work, they have perfected their movements so that they run smoothly like a well-oiled machine. So instead of any more delays, senior drill meeting.
The annual inspection will be shown in its entirety next Sunday, June 23rd at 8:30 p.m. The junior high students of St. John Central High held their sports day this past week. The school year is drawing to a close. One event that most students look forward to as the year ends is Sports Day. This year, as in previous years, there were all sorts of events such as races and softball for the students to participate in or to just sit back and enjoy. A representative from Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro, Mr. Calvin Bailey, was in town on Thursday. Mr. Bailey and Line Depot foreman, Mr. Gilbert Melbourne, came by our studio with some elementary students and some safety messages for you.
Hello, this is Safety Week with Newfoundland Hydro, with the theme being with teamwork, safety works. To build on this theme, we have involved some students from A.J. Matthews Elementary School. They'll be offering safety slogans over this channel all week. Get to know your students and learn some safety tips at the same time. Thank you and have a safe summer.
Hello, my name is Mark Tucker. Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro remind us. Always keep safety first in mind. If you're looking for a tree to climb, never climb trees near power lines, respect electricity, and have a safe summer.
My name is Melissa Pink, and my message from Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro is teach children never to play with electrical outlets, plugs or switches. The shock can be fatal. Always develop good electrical safety habits for your family.
Hello, my name is Jill Parsons. My safety message from Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro is always obey the danger high voltage signs. Never climb hydro towers and substation fences. Treat electricity with respect and avoid the shock of a lifetime.
Hello, my name is Valen Anderson. My safety message from Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro is be safe. Make sure all extension and appliance cords are not frayed and that the plugs are in good condition. Damaged cords can be a fire hazard and a current kill. With teamwork, safety works.
My name is Henry Merson. My safety message from Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro is always unplug electrical appliances by grasping the plug rather than pulling the cord. At Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro, safety is a way of life.
Hello, my name is Andrew Lushman. My safety message from Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro is remember to unplug your toast before trying to ply toast out with a fork or a knife. Respect electricity and pull the plug on dangerous habits.
Hello, my name is Tammy Courtney. Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro reminds us to develop good electrical safety habits for our families. Never overload electrical currents by adding extra plugs to outlets. Unplug those bad habits. We have the power to live longer if we just think safety first.
Hello, my name is Deanne Dix. My safety message from Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro is never ever touch electrical wires either on the ground or in the air. Even electrical wires on the ground may be live. Remember, electrical wires are current killers. Have a safe summer.
Hello, my name is Peggy Han. Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro reminds us never to touch plug-in appliances when you're in the bathtub or walking around sinks or basins. Water and electricity is a very dangerous combination. Think, don't let safety come as a shock to you.
Hello, my name is Leon Coley. My safety message from Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro is never fly kites or model airplanes near power lines. Strings and control wires can be electrical conductors.
Contact could be fatal. Have a safe summer.
Hello, my name is Andrew Strickland. Newfoundland Labrador Hydro reminds us that ladders, CB, and TV antennas must be located so they don't touch or fall into power lines. Safety is everyone's responsibility.
On behalf of Newfoundland Labrador Hydro, I'd like to make a small presentation to AJ Elementary School in Burgeo for the work that their students did for our Safety Week this year. Mr. Sims, I'd like to present this check to you on behalf of Newfoundland Labrador Hydro.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. On behalf of the school, I would certainly like to thank Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro for this check of $200. It's another $200 that we'll spend in our school library. And also I would like to thank Mrs. Benwall for preparing the students for this hydro project. Thank you.
Community events. The Lioness TV Bingo was won by Juanita Strickland and Peggy Ingram. The Lioness would like to thank everyone who supported them. The LOL will be having a TV bingo on Wednesday, June 19th at 7 p.m. Cards are $1 each or 6 for $5 and are available from any member or in most stores around town. Please support the LOL Play TV Bingo. We still have $50 in unpaid pledges from our April 28th telethon. We would greatly appreciate it if those persons could make their payments as soon as possible. Please tune in to Channel 10 during next week for various playbacks. Monday night we will be showing the Borough Forest, Fall and Winter. Tuesday night, a tape of scenes around Burgeo and down the coast to places such as Hermitage, Seal Cove and Goethals by Gord Mead. Wednesday, Primate World Relief Development Fund. Thursday, the Borough Forest, Spring and Summer. Tune in next Sunday for the complete annual inspection at 8:30 p.m. There will be no news next Sunday because I will be out of town. Now over to Mr. Collier with the Town Council report.
Good evening once again, everyone, and welcome to another Town Council report. The following items and issues were discussed at a council meeting held on June the 12th, 1991. Town Manager's report. A cost estimate for a road in the Messers area, as per the delegation who attended council meeting on May the 15th, 1991, was done recently by an engineer from Atlantic Engineering Limited. The cost of such was estimated at approximately $7,200. However, since the delegation approached council, the owner of some land involved has withdrawn permission to use such. Another landowner in the area has also become involved. Therefore, boundaries for such a proposed road would have to be determined by surveyors to find out if enough land is even available for such a project. The residents of the area have been informed of these changes and will await the findings of the surveyors. Until all facts are available and any dispute settled, the project cannot begin. Smalls Island Bridge. Work is progressing well on this project. At present, construction seems slow because of underwater work. According to the contractors, the work is on schedule and they expect the 2 abutments to be poured by July the 15th. They anticipate traffic to resume to and from the island by the end of September. Incinerator. Practically all of Phase 1 of this project is completed. That is, the road, the site preparation, and the fencing. All that remains is the installing of a chain link through the top and bottom of the fencing. Council is hopeful that Phase 2, the actual installation of the incinerator itself, will be completed this fall. It is hopeful that approximately $140,000 will become available to finish this project completely. Council has been advised that work on the drainage problem in the area of the new RCMP duplex on School Road will begin sometime after school has closed for the summer. New hospital. The town manager, who is also our local representative on the Western Memorial Hospital Board, informed council of a recent board meeting where the schematic plans for the proposed facility were discussed. It is expected that site work for this project to be completed this year. Tenders for such are expected to be called sometime this summer. The total project is expected to be completed by 1993 with an estimated cost of anywhere from $5 to $8 million. The facility will consist of a lower level, which is really the basement, and an upper level to be serviced by an elevator. Capital funding. The only capital funding announced recently for our area was the amount of $571,000 as the Phase 2 amount for the Smalls Island Bridge. This project will cost a total of $1.371 million. The only other funding is expected to be the $140,000 to complete the incinerator project. There was no funding allocated for town paving for this year. Council will write to the Department of Municipal Affairs regarding our disappointment that no funding is available for the much-needed repaving of our town streets. In recent discussions with the operators of the local fish plant, Council has learned that Sea Freeze Foods Incorporated has long-term commitments to the plant and to the town. They plan to operate the fish plant for 12 months in 1991 instead of the original 8. Also, they have long-range plans to replace the trawlers, 1 per year, plus improvements to their cold storage, the roofing of the plant, as well as the water system. Dental services. By now, most everyone is aware that part-time dental services are now available at the hospital. The dental clinic is staffed by Cornerbrook dentists a couple of times weekly. A tax agreement between the town and Sea Freeze Foods has been reached. Council has also reached an agreement with the council workers. All crosswalks are expected to be painted within the next week. A new one is to be established in the area of the island at the intersection of Inspiration Road and Main Street. At present, an engineer is doing up a proposal to be submitted to the government as a request for funding for improvements to our water treatment system. The public telephone booth is expected to be installed in the near future as soon as cost estimates for installing same are determined. Council has learned that Western Construction is expected to begin their work on the upgrading of the Virgil Road sometime next week or so. No definite date for Lundrigan to begin paving has been given yet. Building Committee Report. Permission was granted to 3 individuals to construct sheds to the rear of their property. Approval was given to an individual to construct an extension to his trailer. A request from one individual to construct a storehouse had to be tabled, subject to council obtaining additional information. One application from an individual seeking permission to construct a building shed for business purposes on a particular piece of property was rejected due to zoning and water and other potential problems. However, where possible, council will assist the individual in helping to secure another potential site for the purpose of setting up such a business. Correspondence. A request for donation to the J.R. Smallwood Heritage Foundation was read. Council donated $100 to this project. A letter from the Honorable Dave Gilbert sent to the Honorable Paul Dix, Minister of Justice, regarding petroleum prices was also read. A comparison of prices of such between Burgeo and various places in Newfoundland was given. Town holiday. The town has declared the second Monday of August, that is, August the 12th, to be the official town holiday. Several individuals, businesses, and organizations had expressed a preference for a holiday during August, seeing there is none for that particular month. The concrete flooring in the new fire hall is expected to be completed very soon. Museum Committee. 3 students will be hired by the town to canvass the town for the purpose of collecting information on the various artifacts expected to be donated to the proposed museum. Although the town does not have any property established as such for a museum, these students will be working out of the old fire hall for this purpose. A more definite decision on this property will be determined later this fall. This museum project, as well as 2 students hired to do research work on all cemetery headstones for the Genealogical Society of St. John's, will begin on June the 24th and last for 6 weeks. More information regarding the museum project will be given at a later date. Council is presently contemplating buying a track machine to be used solely at the garbage dump once the incinerator is installed. This machine is necessary for the cleaning out of the incinerator and pushing back the debris. A lengthy discussion followed regarding the garbage dump. At present, Council is planning the implementation of regulations as determined by the Waste Disposal Act, although nothing yet has been finalized. In order for the municipality to operate such a disposal site, it has to abide by the Department of Environmental regulations. Council is concerned about the possible closure of the local customs office. Council will write to the federal government expressing our concern and displeasure at losing a service for our area. Council also wrote to the various parties involved expressing our total disappointment and displeasure at the long delay in getting the senior center started. We are urging that this project begin at once. Well, summer will soon be here, and that means more students on the streets. It means extra caution for all motorists. We wish each and every one a happy and safe summer. So until the next time, that's it for another council report. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Well, that's it for this week. We leave you tonight with a special video for all you fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. On behalf of BBS and the BBS volunteers, I'm Dave Cooper. Have a great week. See you in 2 weeks' time. Good night.
I remember Daddy's hands folded silently in prayer and reaching out to hold me when I had a nightmare. You could read quite a story in the calluses and lines. Years of work and worry had left their mark behind. I remember Daddy's hands, how they held my mama tight and patted my back for something done right. There are things that I've forgotten that I loved about the man, but I'll always remember the love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I'd done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands. I remember Daddy's hands working till they bled, sacrificed unselfishly just to keep us all fed. If I could do things over, I'd live my life again and never